in the
Right
wrong
there.
s- Yeah.
We're live.
We're live. Yes. Hello, everybody. We're in the wrong space. I just realized, like, oh, this is wrong. We are actually in the agony booth, and I don't know why I'm huge, but there we go.
I was
And
somewhere dark.
You were like by yourself. It was
I
weird.
was cold, and someone told me there was no hope.
Well,
There was
there's
only
no
episodes
hope.
of season 3 of Strange New Worlds. It was terrible.
Oh my goodness. There's only agony here in the agony booth. So let's go into the agony. We are back.
Oh my God, why are you crying like that? You're
Oh,
so
my
stupid,
goodness.
human. Wouldn't it be great if you give me an episode all to myself?
We are back in the agony booth. We are diving into a interesting episode of Lower Decks, no less. This is a Patreon selected episode that happens to be Jason Roy Gaston's least favorite Lower Decks episode.
It's the only Lower Decks episode that I hate.
Yeah.
This is the only one. Lower Decks was peak for 49 episodes, and then there's a mathematically perfect redemption.
Yes, a mathematically perfect redemption,
awful.
which is such a long episode title that I had to shrink the size of our episode title. So that was
that, and you were huge a second ago, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to say hello to My Figure Universe, Leticia. How are you guys doing? Good to see you both. Hello, young people, and thank you for calling me young. I asked myself the same thing. Why am I huge? Absolutely, I do this
because there is absolutely no reason to reduce my majesty.
Every Star Trek series has to have its shades of gray. Well said.
I wouldn't go that far. It's not shades of gray. It's more like shades of.
It's pretty bad.
It is bad, yes.
It's not one of my favorites. But it's not terrible though, because there's a lot of fun moments in this. There's a lot of great surprise appearances, also voice appearances, like our boy JG Hertzler, which you can listen and watch our full interview on the Captain's Quadrant Section 31.5 playlist or on the podcast version. You can go check it out there.
I have never seen somebody who's being interviewed take control of an interview faster than
he was like, yeah, I know you're interviewing me, but
it was basically, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me.
And it was
awesome. Now I own a timeshare and I don't even know how that happened.
How many books did you get? Because I bought 2 already for him. He told me that.
I got a book. Yeah, I can't remember what I got, but it's over there.
Yeah.
Along with a book from our mystery guest coming up.
Yeah. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You give us a like and you ring that bell because you're going to be notified of all our amazing guests and the upcoming Section 31.5. This is going to be exciting. I can't.
Is that new?
That is new? Yes.
That looks swift. I like the way it covers up
nice.
Your name so nobody can see it.
Yeah, all the things. They just put it in the most random places. Let me tell you.
That's fine, as long as it's not messing mine up.
That's the important one. All right,
the framing here too. Look how much more mighty I look than you.
Yeah, I'm still deflated, so it'll be a while. Yeah. So WTF did we just watch? It's been a while since I've seen those jumblies. Jason Roy Gaston, the synopsis, if you please.
A wayward and very annoying Starfleet ensign struggles to find a path to redemption. Or does she?
Yes. The infamous peanut hamper. Well, WTF did we just watch? We watched a weird callback to some weird stuff that landed on a planet that weirdly had technology and gave up technology, kind of like the United States. I feel like, we had vaccines and now we're going away from it. Let me not get too political.
We are becoming the Baku, only without the eternal life and health. And just
Yeah.
we're just going to be wearing sacks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Why did they just go all political?
Oh, shut up.
But
sending us off. I need to get them off the internet right now.
yeah, he's playing the accordion. Yeah, I mean, it had cool ideas, like Peanut Hamper getting that warp nacelle from the ship that nearly got destroyed and bumping into hyperspace was kind of cool. And the rusting, I guess, from being in space was really cool.
Rust in space. There's no oxygen.
Well, it's the lack of oxygen that made the rust.
No.
Because she was built to be pre-oxidized, so she wouldn't oxidize.
It's fine,
So
whatever. That is like at the very bottom of all the problems I have with this episode. That is at the bottom, getting crushed by all the others.
But it's definitely one of the hardest episodes to watch for Lower Decks, which is, because Lower Decks is so good, this is kind of a low bar. Hard to get a low bar, maybe, I don't know. But I will say the weirdest thing about this was the love, the connection that the Birdman had.
The Whoopi.
Yeah, it was like, what?
Okay.
And it, like, his wings turned into a giant heart, and it was like, what is going on? So I mean, basically, Peanut Hamper goes to the planet of bird people. She attracts some junkers that were trying to take her, and she kind of like heals everybody because she's science. And they kind of gave up on science. And then was that Steve Buscemi as the voice of the elder Birdman?
No, that was James Sy, which I am not familiar with this actor. But that was Harry Shum Jr. as Rauda. So that was good. And of course we got Heather Donahue as Peanut Hamper. Heather Donahue's done great
ton of work. Yeah.
This is not one of them. Sorry, it's not. I apologize, Heather. This is just not great. Okay, here is my theory.
Your thought, yeah.
My theory about this episode is that it's a rejected Rick and Morty script.
And
I have a feeling that it was going to take place on Bird Person's planet, and instead of Peanut Hamper, it was going to be the Pass the Butter Machine. And I don't know, if you look at it like that, the Pass the Butter Machine is thrown out by Rick into a portal, lands on Bird Person's planet, and then the episode just like plays out like it's supposed to. It's a Rick and Morty episode. And even if it's not, this episode pulls the rug out from underneath you in ways that I think only hampers the storytelling. Pardon the pun. First of all, well, of course, the big obvious one is that Peanut Hamper is just an annoying character with an annoying voice, and she works best in small doses. After that one episode where that season finale where she decides to nope out and abandon them, that should have been the last time we saw her, because it was fine. Okay, yeah, fine, we're done with it. But what gets me about this episode is that her redemption is so believable, and you're thinking, wow, this girl's actually going to make good.
And then she backs off with
absolutely no reason whatsoever. They sacrifice all of it for what can only be described as a cheap joke.
Yeah.
And it makes the entire episode the most utterly useless 30 minutes in Lower Decks history.
Oh, I don't know if it was that.
Oh, no. It was utterly useless because nothing mattered. Not a thing mattered. Everything was a lie. We hung out with this exocomp for 30 minutes on this planet. We watched Machine on Bird Whoopi, and how are our parts supposed to fit together? Oh my god, it's a Rick and Morty script. Yeah, it does not matter at the end. There is no redemption, there is no character growth. It's just, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we had an entire episode revolving around Peanut Hamper? Everybody likes Peanut Hamper, don't they? Let's make a Peanut Hamper episode. But Moopsie, we don't ever need to see Moopsie again. But Peanut Hamper, we can watch lots of episodes with Peanut Hamper. That's the spinoff, is the Peanut Hamper Hour.
Oh,
and it's a variety show.
Imagine it's like she's the host, and then like it's just floating around like Uatu in the what is it? What If?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh
Peanut
my
Hamper.
god, you want to see a really good episode? Well, that's too bad. This is the Peanut Hamper Hour.
Oh my god.
Hey, Captain Sulu is not in this episode, but you want to know who is? That one Ferengi who appeared in that one episode of Deep Space Nine in the background.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to him. It's like our show.
Tough one. Super tough one.
Yeah, I didn't. This episode frustrates me, and I think it is because Lower Decks hit unexpectedly high bars throughout its entire run.
Right.
I'm sorry, and this may be blasphemous.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best new Trek show.
Oh,
Lower Decks is the best new Trek show.
Interesting.
I would even put it above some of the older Trek shows because it was just that good. And where this last season of Strange New Worlds felt like it was taking pot shots at the fandom and taking pot shots at Star Trek as a whole, Lower Decks, even though it was a comedy, even though it was making fun of Star Trek, and in a sense it was making fun of the fans, it always did it with love.
Yeah.
There was always that love for the material. Even this episode, as bad as it got, it never really... What are you doing?
Sorry.
I'm little now.
Okay, no, I'm back. Yeah, even this episode, as bad as it was, did not lose the love. It just lost the laughs and the interest and the good storytelling. And the entire crew of the Cerritos, who are reduced to cameos. In this
that was going to be my thing about that. It's like, why were they barely in this?
Yeah, quite honestly, it should have been.
That's the next section, right? Hold on, let's play that spiel.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a Captain Squadron.
Animated lightning that always gets Worf.
It wouldn't be a Captain Squadron if there's not a fart involved, I don't think.
Well, there's been 3 on my end. They just haven't.
You just can't. They're not audible. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
Get one for down there if you want me to.
No. Okay. So what were you saying?
I don't even remember now. You interrupted it with a bumper.
Why would they do this, man? Basically.
The Cerritos crew being reduced to
why
cameos.
Were they? Right.
I love the Cerritos crew. I love every single one of them. They're great characters. Why would you have an entire episode that I would even say worse than sidelines them? It's like puts them in the parking lot outside of the stadium to focus on Peanut Hamper, who is just simply the worst.
Even whenever universe, if you're still here, what are your thoughts on Peanut Hamper?
Even if you think that she's redeeming herself and she's growing, she's still awful. Just everything about her is just awful. And I guess that is my major problem with this episode, is that Boimler grew, Mariner grew, everybody grew in Lower Decks. And we spent an entire episode with Peanut Hamper, who she grows in her final appearance, which I like that episode because, Agamus is in it. Which, incidentally, cameo from Agamus at the end. Always great to hear Jeffrey Combs. I think he played like 90 parts in this episode alone, and he currently plays me in this podcast.
Oh, jeez. We've got a new face in the chat that I got to say hello to.
Who are you? Where are you from?
It's the amazing guy from Brian Thomas Donahue, who is from the Big Sci-Fi Podcast, and
greetings.
He is a spiritual leader, and I am super glad that he managed to pop in. It is good to see you. And Leticia says, why did they reduce it? Budget?
Okay, great. Why Peanut Hamper?
Why
get a guest star and Harry Shum Jr. to come in and voice these characters whenever you could have just had the regular cast? And I don't know, you're already paying them, or already under contract. They get paid for the episode whether they're in it or not.
Yeah.
I just don't care for it. It just wasn't funny. It wasn't worth it.
I like how you ask if I'm still here. Like I'm going to go somewhere.
Well, if people had someplace to go, would they really be here?
Yes. People like us. And gosh darn it, we're good enough. If anything, Peanut Hamper is not growing as an individual, just shows it's a clue to the reality that there's always going to be someone that does not evolve, someone that can't get past their stupidity. Don't we have a...
That almost sounds like a personal attack, but okay.
Can I get a Badgie? Yeah, I liked Badgie. Badgie
was fun though. Badgie said funny things.
Yeah.
And not only that, but Badgie grew.
Yeah.
And he, in some cases he de-evolved, but then he split into several different Badgies, and I don't know. I liked Badgie. Badgie was great. I want to see live action Badgie. That's what we need to do for the Star Trek Strange New Worlds finale, is just have it's a holodeck episode with I don't know, Boimler and Mariner, and they're on the holodeck, and Badgie's like the host, like, "Hi there, can I show you something?" That would be amazing. I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, "Oh man, they're starting it on the holodeck. Oh wait, it's Badgie. Nice."
So My Figure Universe, I did get new glasses, and I just asked Teddy's handler to see if she'd bring them over. He says, "I've never seen Rick and Morty, so I can't say anything about your comparison to that."
Rick and Morty is more nihilistic humor. It's humor with a twinge of meanness and meaninglessness. And I think that's why this episode reminds me so much of a Rick and Morty episode. Is because it is. It's just mean spirited humor, and the attitude that, as I said at the end, everything was meaningless, because human nature, in this case exocomp nature, is never going to change.
That My Figure Universe says, "Well, that describes my humor. Meaningless, not going to change." Maybe Badgie turns everybody into puppets.
Oh, I wouldn't even be mad.
No,
that would be fine, as long as we get a Badgie puppet too.
I
mean, Badgie has developed into a higher life form, so maybe he goes up and down the timeline, and him and Trelane get into a fight, and then Trelane turns everybody into a puppet. And, oh no, what have you done?
Wow. So I got new glasses.
Good Lord.
And I can see through space and time. Wow, you're really clear now. You get a new camera?
No, you can just see. That's all.
Oh. Ken Radner from the Undiscovered Pod, our good buddies over there, where I was a guest, and VHS Jace was a guest. You guys got to get Jason one day. Yeah, so the parallels.
I wouldn't want me either. It's okay.
Just before we go, we do have some exciting news, and that is we have the brand new Cosmic Space Mom die cut stickers available in our Patreons and our merch store, which you can find at Captain's Quadrant Spreadshirt.com. So Captain's Quadrant /Spreadshirt.com. You can get the "It's the Butt Bugs" picture with Jason Roy Gaston's face and Teddy trying to choke him, it looked like. That is also available.
He had a knife to my neck. You just can't see it because my beard was long.
Apparently. Never! You're not going on the show.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't want me either.
I think he's probably going to be like, no, we want you on the show. But yeah, and we're going to have some amazing guests that are going to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And hello, Chris. Hello, good to see you. Nice to meet you. I'm Joe Dove. This is Jason Roy Gaston. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. We are some Star Trekky bastards. We might not be live next week for obvious reasons. But an episode will premiere, and we'll keep that under wraps for now. But we also have other shows, including Wormholes, where we dive into strange science fiction, and we have Debrief when the new shows are on, and of course there is the amazing, the wonderful, you just keep spinning, Agony Booth, where we dive into the lesser known B episodes, or those wonderful filler episodes, as you call it. So there's a lot of fun to be had on the Captain's Quadrant. You're definitely going to want to subscribe, like, and share. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be in the chat making funny stuff and quirky little things and statements. Actually, maybe you can. I'll DM you. There might be something. This is my non-channel account, which is the Transporter Room. Oh, my dude from the Transporter Room. We gotta have you on too. You're a fun guy. It would be a lot of fun to like chit chat with you. We met him at Trek Long Island. He was well, to me, tall gentleman. To you, average. yeah. And
I remember him.
Oh, okay, you do remember. Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, we'd love to chat with you. You're a cool dude. Yeah. What about the ancient technology that was sitting underground the whole time? How did you feel about that?
It served absolutely no purpose to the episode other than to attract the aliens.
But like they were like Peanut Hamper ratted them out. Like they didn't even know that existed. It was Peanut Hamper's fault.
I mean, and there was absolutely no reason for it. There was absolutely no reason for her to do that. Other than, maybe she wanted I can't remember. Did she want to ride off the planet or something? Because it seemed like she had a pretty good thing going down there. She had hunky Harry Shum Jr. bird bopping going on.
Yeah, and those abs.
Yeah, good lord. Yeah, that was.
I haven't seen abs like that.
Can we go see Avatar? No, honey, we have Avatar at home.
Yeah, I haven't seen abs like that on my body since I was a baby.
I've never had abs. They don't have abs.
Okay. Oh man. The other thing about this episode, that kind of delighted me, or irked me rather, was the fact that they never really get into much with the other robots that you see at the end in the kind of like after credits, so to speak. Like you get Agamas, and then there's like a whole thing of robots. And you're thinking, oh, how did those get there? And I thought we were going to like see a little like backstory of some of these other robots, and we got nothing. And then when they break out later on, it's just Agamas and Peanut Hamper. None of those other robots get any play. It was like, and they're all maniacally laughing too. So it was like, well, why do they do that?
Because it was supposed to be funny. I didn't really care to meet any of the other robots, to be honest, because, to me, it was a non-issue. It was a non-issue just like the derelict spaceships on the planet, the entire episode with Peanut Hamper pretending to be redeemed people that she didn't really care about, and so why was she even trying to act like she was redeeming herself?
No Abs crew.
Oh no, I remember why she attracted the aliens. It was because she was going to defeat them so that she could get back with Starfleet.
That was her mathematically perfect redemption.
Yeah. It was still not great though. I'm already trying to block this episode out of my brain.
Well, now that I can see and read everything more clearly, My Freak Universe says you're right. They really could have touched on the other robots at the end a little bit more. It could have been a bigger storyline where they broke out and caused chaos. See, that would have been great. But if the show would have gotten more seasons, they could have probably done an entire season long story where they had to round up all the robots. That would have been cool.
That would have been fun. Star Trek Picard really missed an opportunity by not putting Peanut Hamper in the Daystrom station along with.
Can you imagine? Oh, I know you're Picard. Like she just.
Hey, Baldy, you want to let me out?
Oh my God.
No.
No, put it further back. Further. Mr. Data. A really quick sidebar. Speaking of Mr. Data, somebody interviewed Brett Spiner, and he is not. He's willing to come back. He is not opposed to returning in Trek, especially because of the new body that he's got.
I saw an interview with Marina Sirtis, who echoed the same sentiment. She said that she didn't think that there was a chance that they were all going to get back together, but she said that she would do it. So
that was kind of fun.
If they ever give us Star Trek Legacy, which they should.
Well, I mean, new regime.
I can see them showing up at some point or another.
Yeah, new regime, new rules, man.
I know. We'll see. I want to see more of Raffi 7 and that young 21-year-old man who looks like he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
Running from changelings really ages you.
It does. It really
What
does.
are you, like 21?
I'm 75.
Sure.
All right. Well, we talked about how bad this was, and we talked about the things that really annoyed you. We got to figure out what's redeemable. You saw the twinkle?
Yes, I saw the twinkle.
Good. That lovely ditty was brought to us by Synthetic Ensign. Synthetic Ensign, thank you so much for breaking us out of the copyright issues that we had in the past. All of our wonderful bumpers and dynamics of this show are brought to you by the amazing gentleman at Talking Tubi, PHS Jace. Be sure to go visit him and check him out on his channel. Of course, check out the Jason Roy Gaston channel, which has a ton of subscribers already, so you probably already do. And you can go check out Tubi Scene, which doesn't have 1 million subscribers. And we're doing a lot of fun stuff there. We're diving into really terrible movies in the Dumpster Dive Flicks show, as well as shedding light on ghosts, which returns next month, right in time for spooky season. All right. I pose the question to you. What is redeemable in this episode?
I thought everything before she landed on the bird planet was really good. Like the opening without the main title sequence, I thought was actually kind of lovely. And her building the warp nacelle sled was really fun. And then she landed on the planet and everything went to hell. I mean, let's be honest. It's just, as soon as we saw the birds, it was over. But yeah, that part was fun because I actually got a little bit, okay, it's a peanut hamper episode, but this looks interesting.
Yeah. If Brent Spiner was willing to come back to Night Court like he did just last season, I said nothing's off the table for that man. Yeah, Night Court also got canceled, which sucks because that was really funny and I thought they were doing a great job. Marina Sirtis did say that. That's what Chris says. And we need legacy. You are so right. We really do need legacy.
I think Brent Spiner, he went through a time when he went through a Leonard Nimoy "I am not Spock" phase. Whenever he said, "Yeah, I'll never come back and play Data. I'll never come back and play Data." Hey, Brent, you want to come play Data? Okay.
I can see it happening. I just believe that it's the right thing to do, especially if they do legacy. They could have reasons, and maybe he'll show up in Starfleet Academy.
Maybe so,
because we saw Wish Data show up. What was his name? Herbert? Or
I don't remember.
You remember the last season of
The
Discovery?
Data from Timu, yes.
Yeah, Timu Data. Yeah.
Which part of me is kind of like, oh, cool. You know, there's like androids in the future who are based off of Data. That's neat. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get a return to Data in the 3000.
I would never turn down a visit from any of our old friends.
Yeah.
Never. Even from the other series. If anybody from the other series wants to pop up in Academy or Legacy, you know what? Y'all go off. I will be so happy to see you.
Oh yeah, I would love it.
Except Beltran.
Oh,
I'm kidding. Even Beltran, I'd be like, wow, he looks terrible. I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
He looked fine, and he was fine in
Prodigy. Prodigy was a cartoon.
Yes.
Yeah, he looked great.
That's okay because Beltran's kind of a cartoon too.
Oh man.
Beltran, you want to be interviewed by us? We'd love to have you.
I don't think he will.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, not like our special guest that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Can't wait. Did you?
I want to tell him so bad. I can't.
No, we can't. Okay. We never reveal it until after it's done.
All I will say is Star Trek royalty.
Star Trek royalty.
Star Trek royalty.
Yeah.
Boldly gone. This man, I firmly believe if this man had not done what he'd done, we wouldn't have Star Trek today.
And we probably wouldn't have this podcast.
We most certainly would not. We'd be doing like a, I don't know, Babylon 5 podcast or something.
Oh.
Okay, is the show still canceled? Show's still canceled. Okay. We'll see you next week, kids, on Is It Still Canceled?
Is it still canceled? Oh, man. Well, for me...
they came out with an animated movie. How was it? Pretty bad. Yeah, it was bad. See you next week.
For me on this episode, I felt like the conniving spirit of Peanut Hamper was kind of fun. At first, you're thinking, wow, she's really redeeming herself. And then you find out She was behind getting not Martok, but the voice of Martok to the planet. I can't remember the character's name, the alien junkers. Bob. She got Bob to the planet. We've got them pulling the ships out and that really cool tractor beam like destroying all the trees to get the ships from there. I thought there was a lot of stakes and I felt like the planet was really in danger and I thought that was really cool. I didn't expect anything to be like end of the universe type of threat like we got in our final season of Lower Decks, which was really cool. But I did feel the stakes were raised at the end of it. So I thought that was a really neat aspect of the episode. I also think that the animation on this show was really good. Like, especially after watching the brand new animated show that they canned this one and Prodigy over, I was like, this animation is amazing.
Lower Decks animation was always so bright and poppy. And
Yeah.
It was so kinetic, and it was just always fun to watch.
Hello. Good to see you. Tada, Barrett. Good evening. I did the disservice to us by not sharing this because I've been handling a lot of things for next week's farewell to my mom. So yeah, my mistake. But yeah, we're here. We're still gonna be here. We're gonna be not live next week, but we're still gonna have an episode, and we'll be live again the week after, where we go back into Agony after we spin the wheel of Agony, which will be next. Are you ready to spin the wheel?
I can always take heart knowing that a mathematically perfect redemption will not be on the wheel.
Well, I hope I removed it. Ready? All right. So, yes, our wheel has been updated. We've got Peanut Hamper hanging out on Worf's shoulder. We've got Bruce Horik Klingon.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot we have good episodes up there. I was like, what is those old scientists doing on there?
Yeah, no, we have the ones that we never got to review. So let me break down the wheel. We have episodes that are made by our patrons. Joe's Funniest Frontier, he's got another choice because you kind of landed on this too automatically. So I figure if it lands on that one, he gets a pick. It'll be a mystery one. And then Holly Mac 79 has chosen Hollow Pursuits. Our friend Johannes Snarlglazer has chosen Blood Fever. Then we have The Sanctuary, These Old Scientists that we never got to check out. And then for whatever reason, Sanctuary's twice is always a mistake. Chakartala, I don't know what that one is. Inner Light, that one bothers me. That's just the episode that
I know you don't like it because you're basic.
I'm not basic. That episode was basic. There's never anything more boring than living your whole life. And it's like, my life sucks. I don't want to live. No, it's true. I want to spend a whole hour seeing why. Seeing why. My Figure Universe. I'm trying to talk to My Figure Universe, man. There is I don't know why Fury's in green. That episode is terrible. Yes, that episode is terrible.
Why is Fury in green? That episode like peeved me off so bad.
Yeah, it's a bad one. And it's in green because I forgot how to change the color. That's why. I don't know why people gotta call me
gross.
Yeah, green for gross. That's why it's green for gross. That's why
green,
it's green.
Like baby poop.
Baby. Yeah, so we'll spin the wheel and hopefully it doesn't land on the wrong Sanctuary. 1, 2, 3,
Would
round we go.
Sanctuary be the right one though?
I don't know. That's
the episode that has Walter Koenig's son in it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I gotta get some type of like music to play. Yeah. Like what is that?
Oh, it would be Worf doing it. That.
I probably should have waited.
Sure, why not?
Oh, Blood Fever.
Blood Fever. Ensign Vorek's attempt to make B'Elanna his mate during Ponfar biochemically destabilizes B'Elanna, heightening her own aggressive emotions towards taking a mate. So how do they know anything's different?
Yeah. Transgressor Selected Show from IG
right.
Snorlaser. Make sure you go follow their IG. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna stop that right now, or I'm.
Come on, we got the noises and the beeps and the buttons, man. We got stuff.
This is not a amateurish morning daytime radio show. We have class, okay?
It could be.
I've done radio.
Let's
50
see.
minutes of continuous country favorites and fun heading your way next, right after these messages.
God! It's definitely an interesting one, My Figure Universe. My Figure Universe, I'm currently rewatching Voyager, and I dread when it gets to that episode. Ugh.
I don't remember not liking it. I
Really?
know that we had a Nepo baby in that episode.
Yeah.
But I don't remember hating that episode. I'm sorry. I can't remember the guy's name who plays Vorik, but he is a Nepo baby.
My Figure Universe, once
Jack
we get
Quaid's a Nepo baby too, and I love him. So
yeah.
whatever.
And the girl from Alien Earth is a Nepo baby.
Is she? Who does she?
Her dad is a very, very famous actor that I can't remember his name right now, but
I guess he's not that famous then.
no, he's pretty famous. He's been in a lot of stuff. He's,
See, now I'll look it up after the show
yeah, you're gonna have to because I don't remember what her dad's name was. But yeah, let's hop into the aftermath.
We were just talking about you. Everybody hates you. Congratulations.
I really wish she would have been given that Section 31 movie. It's been great.
It would have been. I guess you don't remember the Section 31 movie.
No, because they never made it.
We interviewed one of the guys. Well, I interviewed one of the guys from the Section 31.
I don't believe you.
Joe Pingway. You can go check that out on our Section 31 playlist. It's a lot of fun, and it's a fantastic interview. The guy's really cool. He's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. So definitely he's a good Canadian fella. And you think it doesn't exist, huh?
No, I remember after Section 31 came out, we are good friends with David Jones, who appeared in that episode as well as a background actor. And he watched my review of that episode that I did on my own channel, and he started quoting the review back to me over private messages like, "It phasered your will to live." I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, it was bad.
Yeah. I love how
it's gotten to that point where actors who are in projects that I review message me. Yep.
Yeah, that's happened now twice.
But David, I love you, man. You're awesome. You're awesome.
Yeah, I love David. If you want music to play, you should play Green Jelly. The song is called House Me Teenage Rave.
Okay.
Are you okay? My Figure Universe?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about me. I'm never okay. I'm sure he's fine. This episode has kind of drained everybody's brain. We're currently Spock braining our way through this thing.
Yeah. Is there an episode that you think belongs on our Wheel of Agony? That's a terrible Star Trek episode. Well, become a Patreon, and you too can be on our Wheel of Agony, and you can choose the destiny of our show. If it lands on your episode, your name will be in our thumbnail, just like Joe Saporito was in.
We need to put Star Trek Scouts on there.
Oh, wow. Did you watch it?
I watched one.
Yeah, I couldn't. But I'm also a 43-year-old man, so
okay, listen. I'm 49, and I will sit down and watch an episode of Bluey. Star Trek Scouts has no excuse for being as bad as it is.
Wow, that bad, huh?
It is.
I couldn't get through it.
Pitiful.
But like, it was just the animation was just so weird.
The animation looks like it was done on some kid's computer.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like, hey kid, do you want a tenth of Prodigy's budget to do a 5-minute thing that looks like somebody like pooped in a chamber pot? Absolutely.
Yeah, not a good episode at all.
I have an amputee on the show and they never mention it.
What?
Yeah, the little Vulcan kid doesn't have an arm.
Wow.
He's got a little robot arm. They never mention it.
Well,
so,
apparently,
you know what? Jankum Pog did it better.
Oh wow,
did it better. That's.
I think we need to put it on the wheel.
We need Jankum Pog on Star Trek Scouts. He just needs to walk in one day like, "This is the worst starship Jankum's ever seen." Start hitting things with his hammer.
Yeah.
Look, everybody, it's a brand new friend. Friend? I know Jankum
don't even like you.
I think that would elevate the show to another level, and people.
Yeah,
actually
you know,
it.
like kill off the little Vulcan kid with the arm.
Damn, kill him off. Kill him
No,
off.
kill him off. Kill him off. The kids need to learn that lesson.
Whoa.
The kid needs to learn the lesson. It'd be
Wow.
a good lesson for them. And then Jankum Pog's there to make everything all better.
Jason,
And he's
Roy-
the one who he's the one who delivers the moral message at the end, kind of like He-Man did at the end of every episode.
In today's episode, you saw how Jankum Pog stole the cereal from What's-Her-Face over there. I don't even know her name. See, Jankum Pog should have never been caught. So if you're going to steal things, make sure you're not caught. Until next time, kids.
I can't even compose myself. That's terribly hilarious.
Yeah,
Wow.
it'd just be great. I'm sorry, the Prodigy crew is too good not to waste, and I hate the fact that we're probably never going to see them again, other than like Easter eggs in the background.
Today on a very episode of Star Trek Scout.
Look, hey, kids, we found a pod floating out in space.
Oh,
You are not Kirk.
oh
Who are
no!
you?
Oh no! We're bringing back the old. Yeah. You're very pleased by that.
Look who we found floating out in space. Oh my God, look at this ship. It's awful.
Oh no!
Get
Oh,
Mariner on Star Trek Scout. She'd be like trying to hide booze and weapons everywhere.
Oh, that
Put
would
these
be
away so the captain don't see them.
That would be fun.
This is why I need to be put in charge of a Star Trek kid show, because I would make it good.
You'd make it dark, apparently.
I would
Whoa,
make
that
it
kid's
dark.
dead. Well, you know why? That kid's dead because she ratted. All right, don't rat, kids. Until next time. You know, it's like, oh, stitches get stitches.
The Vulcan child with one arm was without honor.
Oh, the Klingons, yes. Yeah, it is good to be back in the agony. I will make sure to do what I normally do so more people are aware. But I am excited to see so many folks have still come and hung out with us. This has just kind of been an impromptu episode and still pretty good. Yeah, we're going to be talking about Blood Fever the next time we're on together, and Blood Fever. So that's a Star Trek Voyager episode. Yeah, so you got to get that pawn for.
Is it
All right.
here, or has it just been 7 years?
Oh, who knows? Maybe we should ask Sarek. Huh? Who? Who's there? Who's Sarek?
Sarek. Oh my goodness.
All
He's a
right.
dirty old man. My gosh, I had no idea.
Yeah, Sarek is something else, man. All right. So until next time, everybody, we will catch you later.